I was in the commercial, industrial, investment, real estate world for 35 years when I was diagnosed with PV. And that was, of course, tremendous shock. And I began to pay attention to what was going on in medical science. And I wanted some of this technology to be available for the disease that I had and the rest of the MPN community.
For a while, Bob's real estate company was one of my clients. It was a couple of years later that he said, you know, we need to get more organized. And do you have a couple of hours a week? And so I said, yes. Pretty soon, this became a pretty compelling and consuming job for me.
MPN Research Foundation, this is Michelle.
Well, what makes the MPN Research Foundation so special is it was started 15 years ago by patients for patients so that they could have a direct impact on the research that is being done to help save their lives.
And the vision, of course, is for the MPN Research Foundation to stimulate, fund, and motivate medical research in the MPNs.
So every day at the foundation, Bill, Raquel, and I work together with Barbara and Bob to do things that are going to help patients everywhere. It's just such an exciting, interesting thing to participate in.
There's a sense of urgency and a sense of importance. We're awarding good grants to good people, and those people are making discoveries and changing the prognosis for the patients that we serve.
Science moves slowly. It's incremental work, and we try to add to the work where we think it needs to be done.
In 2005, multiple labs discovered a single mutation that was associated with the majority of cases of the MPNs. We decided to mount a major campaign to push that discovery as fast and effectively as possible. We started investing after that in genome sequencing, in the recruitment and retention of young investigators. We have become involved in a number of policy initiatives in Washington related to research.
We come to work every day at the foundation because we want to make people better. When we connect someone to an MPN specialist and they've never seen a doctor who even knew what this was, that's very exciting.
Michelle is my hero, and Raquel and Bill and Brenda, they're all heroes. Bob is my hero because if it weren't for Bob, we wouldn't be here.
Bob and Barbara are innovators. What they have accomplished in 15 years, it's pretty inspirational.
I love what the organization is doing, and I love what I'm doing, and I'm so proud of what we've accomplished.
That we're making a difference. I'm not getting paid, but this is the best job I've ever had.